Everybody watching me and me Nadagwa and my co-man Mutala, the star of
in the
Ghana
group.
Black Star.
But at the end of the day, we Ghana, we have to do everything to win against our opponents and qualify to the AFCON. That's the most important thing. Kwesi Appiah, of course, he's an intelligent guy. He is now also a very experienced coach, and winning 1-0 is not bad. Mali has a new coach with Tom Seinfeld. They will get another motivation as well, but we won there and they have to come here. But now we have to focus on Angola and then also on Niger in Berkane. So I'm confident that we come out with 3 points.
This is a different generation. But looking at these Black Stars under Otto, how would you rate them?
First of all, I must say we won the last 2 matches, which was very important. And we mostly made the difference in the second half times. So now we have to be alert from the whistle on. And you see, we have been conceding goals as well, but we always scored 1 goal more. So it's very important to be compact, of course, in the defense and also in midfield. Angola is a dangerous team with some terrific wingers. And you remember when we played them before, it was not easy. But I have confidence in this young team. And I'm also counting on the experience of Jordan, Thomas Partey, etc., to give us the final kick.
Now, the last time we played Angola, it was under Chris Hilton. Today, it's under Otto. Does it change the dynamics of the game?
We have to win. We have to get our 3 points. We are playing here in Kumasi, where we love playing. And I think we have to be tactically well-orientated. We have to really follow what the coach is saying, but also amongst the team, the synergies, the cohesion must be there. I can feel a very good atmosphere within the team, and I'm very, very confident that we're going to win, but it's not going to be easy.
Now, one of the things that every coach will love is his players coming in with a good form. Jordan Ayew is doing it big with Leicester City after leaving Crystal Palace. Antoine Semenyo is having a good season already. Fatai Isahaku is having a wonderful time with Leicester. How does these forms combine to make the Black Stars strong?
No, it's very important that you have players who are in shape, who can contribute. Jordan, I call him his experience. Cool, calm, and collected. Jordan knows what he's doing. He has played over 200 games in the Premier League. He has played over 100 games here with Ghana. He's definitely a very, very experienced guy. But I'm also very happy with Isahaku, who has been really progressing. Like you said, Anton Semenyo, he has really impressed me with his debut in the Premier League. But we have other players too. We expect a lot from Thomas Partey, Majida Smeru, etc. Iñaki is back, and you can see how he shines in Bilbao. And I hope that he can transmit the same here on this pitch here at the Kumasi Sports Stadium. Kumasi fans are just excited.
Welcome back from the break. And I'll share this Kasan Anthony Bafo, former Black Stars captain and the main man at the Professional Footballers Association of Ghana. Anthony Bafo, airball finals of Senegal 1992 African Cup of Nations. And Ghana for be the kind of now a penalty in the finals. Abra Pele and Timamebo Sakin Senibi. Primarily, he was a defender. Now, once a while, with him both defensive midfield in Kakrabat. One more number 2, number 5 na Obo. Nkomo Chucho ni Mutala Yakubu Chucheno. 1, Tony Bafo said, I was said. Black Stars in defense no sheni ye na omye very compact sunset impempi aya defense no ta e wo so kakra etie for any ahwefo me fantu manim say Jose Okokwe eso adjoining co-commentator for the game on Max TV today, and our joining discussion. Joe, Tony Bafo have spoken about the defense, how it needs to be compact. Now your defense minus Alexander Jiku. How do you see the Black Stars defense?
Good morning to you, and you guys have done a wonderful job already. Yeah, I think sir, it was a very genuine consensus now. Head of the FAG, Erazier, about our defense, or share the second stint of that's Otuado with Black Stars are. It looks as if say we are winning games, but one of our biggest worries defensive shape and how we concede quite a number of goals. Your last competitive game, boy, that was in June. Obekaya, we won. We scored 4 goals in that game, but we ended up sharing 3 goals in the same game. And Osha, in Otuado's second stint, from friendly games, Ayakobo Marrakesh in Morocco, a couple of months ago, I think in March, Mohona, we lost to Nigeria by 2-1. We played out a 2-2 draw against Uganda. By June, we need 2-1 away from home, and then we considered 3. Us winning by 4-3 in that game against Central African Republic. So there's a trend over there. There's something that keeps on happening in all these games, and it's so glaring. We are scoring goals, we are finding ways to win games, but defensively, it looks like something is just not working. Nana, see, the Otuado first stint, World Cup, and so Kanwa. We considered 3 against Portugal. So we scored 2 against South Korea. It was the same thing. We scored 3. We considered 2, and then in that game against Uruguay, we didn't score at all, but we considered 2 in that game. With Otuado being the best coach in competitive games, and we are not able to keep clean sheets. That should be a worry to every Ghanaian. It's a new concern he raised. But then also today we could play without Jiku, which is confirmed. He's not playing. He's not with the team. He's injured. So how do we, set up defensively, go for it, score, and then try and keep a clean sheet? Because I think a clean sheet will be very, very good headed to Monday's game away at Niger. Once you keep a clean sheet, boost the confidence of the defenders. If the strikers need to score to boost their confidence, then for the defenders, it's not just about the tackles, interceptions. Keep a clean sheet, and yes, you are heading towards the right path. Nana, if you are coming up against Angola, one of their biggest strengths, and yesterday at the press, I asked the coach, will he be okay walking away or content walking away with a point and, avoiding conceding a goal against the Black Stars? And he was like, it's one of their strengths defensively. Osha Omutebo, with regards to the World Cup qualifiers, Angola bought 4 games. 4 games, so draw me and somewhere we need back. Conceded just 1 goal in 4 games. Nana, it tells you there at the back, they are very, very compact. For you to break them down, and we saw that at the AFCON. That's what they rode on. They rode on, the strength of the defense. And every good team, Nana has stability in defense. So if today we really want to break down this Angolan team, Nana, one, we should focus on not conceding. Because the moment you concede, we make the work even more difficult for ourselves. Over 2 months ago, against the African Republic, we went into the halftime break losing 2-1. And so now we're able to, turn the tides around. Maybe we need 3-1 in the second half, and we ended up winning the whole game by 4-3. If you concede first, the job becomes even more difficult for you. And Otuado, we've seen the trend. We concede in almost every game we play. Maybe today would be the day he sets up, defense. Sometimes some of these goals you'd say are avoidable. In football, sometimes there are goals you consider and you can see, and you'll be our fault. It happens. But at least for us to see, you're improving that defensive setup. No, Sudan kept a clean sheet yesterday. And I tell you, now some of these teams are average teams. Let's say average teams, or let's call them average teams. No, now they build their team solely on strong defense. We saw in Coros when we went to Comoros and they beat us by 1-0 in the World Cup qualifiers. They take clean sheet over there. So if you really want to build a stable team, a sweet team defensively, you have to be great. And I think it needs to start today, this evening against Angola. We just need to keep a clean sheet, Nana.
Thank you very much, Josiah Okokwe. Mutala, Tobafusu Kase, Bibisusu Betmia Ghana. Ya Sutie ama Coach Otuado, the tactics, and he's also positive about the one who team atmosphere very positive, and there seems to be some brotherhood in the Black Stars camp.
Now, Kacha me say he made his debut for the Black Stars here in Kumasi in '91 near Wome. Okacha me say some positivity is running through the squad, and now over time, there's that unity, that togetherness, that everybody they are jet towards the same type. Say we all want to qualify for the Africa Cup of Nations, and no any doubt when you must say it's not going to be easy considering the fact that Angola have a good Africa Cup of Nations, but he believes in the boys, especially with the former boys Nibi War Europe. Fatai Saku, he had a wonderful time with Leicester City. Antoine Semenyo was starting season perfectly the English Premier League with Bournemouth. Jordan Ayew just moved to Crystal Palace. Thomas Tepat is in the form of his life at Arsenal. And to say boys when you know your form bar, the most important thing is to listen to the instructions of Otuado. And if they follow suit, they should follow all the instructions of Otuado. it should be a victory for us against Angola. Emma easy, but again, Osankabi will say the 12th man, that is the fans in Kumasi. They are very vociferous, they are very passionate about the Black Stars. They'll be here to propel them to the next stage.
We're live on Max TV and live on Max FM. We're live on Facebook as well. It's our build-up on the Sports Park ahead of Black Stars versus Palancas Negras, the COSAFA 2024 champions, live here at this venue on Max TV at 4 p.m. Our build-up is starting 2, 3, and the game kickstart at 4. And Ranyamincha, you have a tumpenufo brioha, ya Juma Penti, Obiaje Pineso near Bekasa. Black Stars Management Committee Chairman, our senior Vice President of the Ghana Football Association, Yera McAddo, and Rani Mutalaya Ekasa. It was an exclusive interview that McAddo granted us in Tiabeko, Niakafa, Yera McAddo, in Common Dia. Now, we say famous Ghanaian actor Kofi Edu, Adodo and friend Jacko, say we're joining Ghana Supporters Union. I say on the deal when you move for the celebrity phase. And Tianra also Bama Mutala Yakubu and then in Kitaudia Nenye Asem Kitwa na Emwede. So let's listen to McAddo and then Ejako from the supporters' perspective.
I'm here with the Black Stars Management Committee Chairman, Mr. McAddo. Mr. Addo, the Black Stars are in town again. First of all, how is the fever like ever since you touched down in Kumasi?
It's amazing. You can see for yourself. Team's in good spirits. The boys are happy to be back in Kumasi, their favorite stadium, and the people are all excited to see them, as you can see from the spectators. So we're looking forward to a very good game against Angola, and this is our first qualifying match, so it should be very exciting.
And I'm sure you are monitoring the other group games, Sudan beating Niger, our own Kwesiapia doing it there. Does that change the mood or the atmosphere there in terms of determination going into the game against Angola?
Well, congratulations to Kwesi. Kwesi is doing well. He's also on executive committee, so congratulations to him and his team. And he's doing well. But regardless, we are very focused as an organization, and the team, the coach, and the whole technical team. The players are all focused. These are professionals. They know what they are here for. And regardless of what is happening on the other side, it really doesn't matter. The most important thing is we have to go and play our game and take the game to them. We are playing at home. I mean, when we are home, we play with confidence and we play with purpose, and hopefully we can deliver the results. These are like there's a military position. They know what they have to do. They have to work hard. I mean, nothing comes easy. So for us, we put in the work, we put in the effort, we put in the time and the determination and focus. Inshallah, we'll get the results.
Black Stars for Abatown. Abatown so the eja was say Ubabi. And then Angola coach the cast. So mama Yosumako. Eja semen na walk at Angola coach.
Say what do I not done you ebinwo. Na obo bi kuruma abakire nse obama Yosumako. Mako ne wo meso ankasa wa ha. Omo de be ne omo de na ya. Ye wo meso a ye de kakrafo wani ase a bra. Wabon se wi ase nye de entienu bi ne ye apeto agu mrante ne nanso a ye de ba besa won ye sa wo ye soro bantu mu odu pa ye ya santo mu wisu ye tete de ni bi pa ene ye de twere omo to ye so mo do so ni na da.
Finally the fans come as for per ball echina omo beba na obi free fie no wotu eska behwe bo ya na ye na adwem ye na omo be hye omo nhye aseme na wo ka kire ye echina fans e beba be piem wo ha
de me ka kire asanteman Ghana man baby biela obi free ba mate se bi free sunyan tachiman bekum wanfie doma enom ne asante man mu mampon kofi ase wiamu ase aguna bi poa chese nipa banka sankasa sikayi enafom nenso uma no hodo Black Stars hodo ntino kakra bi na mpanimfo geye no bomodin na de fatu botum ne bra na giri yese omu hu yanim ase ombema de obi ahwehwe no ode akona dachi bia no waka se wo bae no wa metu sikan
ija finally me pese wo die hard for no e ma Ghana for temone se china ye ba abeku Angola for
die hard what you say.
Many are talking about the fact that Angola has a good Africa Cup of Nations where we have the likes of Mabululu, excelling. Does that give them an advantage over Ghana going into this one?
Well, there was some lack of indecision on the part of our technical team in the AFCON. We should have done better than Angola did. I mean, there were games, and we as observers sitting there, we could see that there was something wrong there, where changes were not supposed to be made changes where changes were supposed to be made. They didn't make those changes. So obviously, those errors cost us. I mean, we were supposed to the squad we took to Cote d'Ivoire. I think that we should have done better than what we did.
Now, finally, the fans, you know them very well because you've worked here in Kumasi. You know how they are vociferous when they come to the stadium. The last time we took on Angola, it took a last-minute effort from Antoine Semenyo to win. What do you expect from the fans tomorrow, and what message do you even have for them?
Yeah, that goal obviously came from the players and put in the goal post by Antoine Semenyo. But I think that the supporters also contributed to the goal a lot, even though it was a bit difficult. But they were still supporting the Black Stars, and obviously that's the 12th man of the game. You need them, and this is Kumasi. If I tell you the number of people behind the gates who want you to come and just observe the training session, you'll be marveled. They just broke the gates here. You understand? They broke the padlock, and some of them are forced their way into the stadium. So it tells you that the Black Star, Kumasi, they don't joke with their Black Stars. And tomorrow they'll be here and they will offer the same support they offered to, propel us to the win in the last game here. So I'm sure that we shall win tomorrow.
Welcome back. Omo Koshe Omuno, McAddo, or a Black Stars management committee chairman. Koviedu, the plug Ghanaian actor Jacko, and so Yera Frederick Champon, or executive council member of the Ghana Football Association, and our sister Womuna Ekasa. You had a conversation with McAddo.
Yeah, McAddo, very confident as a Black Star Benya victory. The new journey that we are starting for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, or your Black Stars Management Committee chairman. Nananya no kwa him say a GFSO or your vice president or into no woman kasa ni who because he needs to ensure that the Black Stars Ghana will start on a good note, especially the fans of Kumasi coming in to support the team. And this is like the traditional home of the Black Stars of Ghana. So he's very much interested in the Black Stars going out and giving a good showing. Say, for their next game, fans na Achiso. With the ESCO, he's also confident that the Black Stars will do well, even though AFCON, a very good Africa Cup of Nations. But he mentioned the fact that it was due to the negligence of the technical team. The Africa Cup of Nations, or say one or two things now AFCON on the technical team, and those things have been corrected. And he believes that Otuado's Black Stars will go on and do bigger things. And we are starting with Angola, even though they had a very good Africa Cup of Nations. He believes that the Black Stars will put them to the sword today.
Yeah, what's up, line here? 05063671996. Like I always say, your views make our show big. Be an active viewer and a listener, not a passive one. Join the conversation. 05063671996. 05063671996. Mame Sankao said, Jumedia di brewi, abo for the taichi, edi Jumedian ebro. Di kan Max Buy a leader about the home appliances, smartphones, and everyday goods and any Max Buy. Omo boss at that form a fridge now pay, a microwaves now pay, and I said rice cookers, television sets, Nina, it be our Max Buy, mobile phones from Konina, it be your Max Buy, your brands be to say Senex, your brands be Oba now only about Dijuma now also what the appliances in coffee Max Buy. Happy life. Sansos Enna, JB Fresh Fruit Juice, almost so etaichi. If you Max Industries Limited, almost can and Edijumedian Ebro. Senex, Ekoyemwa, Techno Mobile, Ekayehom, Sana Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic, Ice Drop Mineral Water, Tabia Herbal Mixture, Bar Herbal Clinic, and a Time Herbal Clinic. And you makwe and a taichi, and I did the sports Ebro live from the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. And Yani Rabiu Mohammed, your former Black Stars player. Rabiu Ebo World Cup 2014, or a former Leti professional midfielder. Rabiu, so any train come on. Now you spoke to Rabiu Mutala. He was positive and optimistic about the game.
And I like the way Rabiu is always around the team. When he say, as I say, when he PFP for now and I'm Tezuta and Anthony Bafono, he's also very confident. Also, Bobo has when he was with the Black Stars, and or say already idea about what they be Drew Hanuma, the fans of Kumasi, or say, Omunya Urahani about anthem and now to say, Deja Kumasi Fasan it gingers you, or say it comes natural. That is why he's always not surprised when Black Stars games are moved to the Barbara Sports Stadium. Ahano Atmo Nankasa ebe boost you to go out there and do big things. Also, I monitor to our team, ever since he came back for the second time. He about 2 friendly matches, he about 2 World Cup qualifiers. To go to Mali and get the results, see, it was a huge confidence booster. Jordan Ayew scoring a hat-trick here the last time against Central African Republic, or Jordan will also come into this one with a lot of confidence. So, Rabiu there, from what he's seen as a Black Star player and from what he's now looking at from afar, he thinks that these boys are ready for action today. And then Obama boys Obama yeniaje papa Obama eniji abagana for akumem fisene starting a journey towards Morocco 2025, and they are ready for action. And no any say beba so eja kwa brantie or say Angola for no say wo de mako ebeba begu yeni no de ade a wo ka kire mo eye ba akopɛ o si kroma ye o meso wa ha ano ye cha mako bia wo wiase enti ye benyam ade egu o say sebe ya san mo bento mo you see no ne ye de be Angola for no nti from the supporters perspective Ejako is warning the Angolans that it's better they don't turn up at all, because they will make this venue a hostile one for them, and Angola for no Ejako see doesn't think they can survive.
Joval, let's get to the tactical aspect of how this Ghanaian team shows up today. Ghana for no, how do you expect to see them shaping up? And
Nana, I think earlier on we've spoken about one of the frailties of this team, which has to do with the defense. The setup is always good, but sometimes the defensive coordination becomes a problem. I think Nana, going into this game, I don't foresee many goals, in this game, because even the last time, per history, the last time Angolans were Bahano, it ended only in a 1-0 win for Ghana. At the end of the day, that goal came at the death of the game through Antoine Semenyo, when everyone thought, the honors were going to be shared between these two teams. So I don't expect these two teams to score quite a lot of goals. It could change, though, depending, on the dynamics. Things could change. But I just believe, maybe with the absence of a natural left back today,
Ghana need absence of natural left back.
Yeah.
There's Ebenezer Annan, who is a natural left player playing for Red Star Belgrade.
Yes.
So Ghana need familiar face at left back.
But he played the 2 games, the friendly games in Morocco.
But what I want to establish is that there's a natural left back in the team.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Fine. So maybe that's how I should have put it. But I'm looking at the team, and it could be a 3-back system from Coach Otuado. I just feel he understands the priority will be to prevent Angola from scoring today.
But he was trying a few tactical tweaks there. I saw at a point where Salisu and Abdul Mumin elbow as the new centre back with Tariq Lamptey on the left and Ali Duseidu at right. At one point, I saw Abdul Mumin, I saw Ajeti also joining them. Now quite a 3-back system. I saw Alidu and Tariq.
He could be alternating today. We could see it happen. But the moment he deploys Tariq Lamptey at the left-hand side, in a 4-man defense, he's going to expose him too much.
Yeah.
And I believe that maybe with Tariq Lamptey playing as a left wing back, then it means you go with a 3-back system. It depends on the personnel he'll be, lining up in defense, which would inform the decision of a 3-back system or a 5-back system or a 4 system. But I just believe that depending on what we have now, just like you say, Ebenezer Annan, he really, proved a point when he played in those 2 friendly games against Nigeria and then so Uganda a couple of months ago. We've seen,
but there was one thing even constant with all the defensive tactical tweaks that he did. Abdul Mumin was in there. He's having a good season with Rayo Vallecano, and he was one of their best players last season. Yeah. I said, you're in a 3-back system, the two centre backs. There was Abdul Mumin in there, so we could see Abdul Mumin playing today.
I always keep saying, share Otuado Timo Kiteya, baby, and strength back up the pool of options or in defense, especially the centre back options or because centre back options or he has quite a lot over the likes of Jerome Opoku, Abdul Momen, Salisu. You can mention the list, quite a number of players over there. Deploy on any day, and some of these players play in their respective teams. So they play in a 3-back system, others play in a 4-back system. But it all depends on which players he wants to deploy in the weak back positions. Tyke Lamptey is that explosive, very very quick and snappy. You can say fullback. When you deploy him over there in a 3-back system, now born as a wing backer, man has freedom, to explore, him, and he could add up to the numbers going forward. But if you play him as a left back in a 4-man defense, I don't think you are really going to help him.
When he was trying to explore the 3-back system, I thought Tariq being the main man, the main outlet at the right hand side, because Ali Dusedu more.
No, he's not more offensive.
Exactly. So we could see that. Yeah.
Right. So we'll get to find out what the two coaches have been saying ahead of the game, but squad Angola for Edinburgh, Ghana. This is the squad Angola brought to Ghana. Goalkeepers Neblu, Dominic, and Ricardo Batista. Defenders Bastos Kwisanga, Jonathan Boata, Clinton Mata, David Camo, Jody Gaspar, Kialonda Gaspar, Norio Fortuna, Pedro Francisco, and Sandro Cruz. Midfielders near Freely Kulembe, Maestro Mwanza, and Omo Brantie Brave Kafumana Show, Omo Galiano Kiliero, Randy Inteka, Estrella Paulo Lamiera. The attackers are Zidane Salvador, Cristobal Mabululu, that's the danger man of the team, Milson, and the head guy, Jelson Dalla, and Omo Depu, Manuel Benson, and then Zito Luvumbo. Wemuni Mrantia, Angola, Ediaba Ghana, Coach Bemu 11, Tejina Gupamano, now I'm the Ghana for Edia Shashas. They say, Yakofa Enra, and some coaches Nimienu Ekayen, Yabedi can etie Coach to Ado, Yawia, near Tie Coacha, your friend Concalves, or no so, dear Odituja.
Like cheap games in Africa. All the teams have picked up, and Angola really quite impressive what they did there recent years with the coach Gonzalez. Very, very good tacticians. They led the AFCON group by 7 points. Meanwhile, Algeria and Burkina Faso was also in their group. They won the COSAFA Cup. I think they in AFCON went to the group stage and they won their first group stage match ever, I think. So it's been their most successful years with this coach, and it's going to be very, very tough. If you see their last results, also playing against Cameroon, a draw. They lost only by 1 goal to Nigeria, 1 goal to Morocco. Then you can see what quality this team have. They have players like, Zito playing Cagliari in Serie A. They have Dupe in the Portuguese league. They have a lot of players in the Portuguese league. Obviously, with the connection from Angola, they have Freddy, they have Manuel Benson playing in the championship. They have Nteka playing in Rayo Vallecano in La Liga. They have Clinton Mata in Lyon, just for you to see what caliber this opponent is. So it won't be easy for us. We have got good players as well, very good players. So I'm convinced that we can beat them, but it won't be easy. And also we had some injuries, but I think the squad is ready. We have a lot of players who can match up. And surely on this way, I wish all the players which are injured, Kamaldeen, Gideon Mensah, Alexander Djiku, and the rest. So we have more which are injured. I wish them a speedy recovery, and then we see how the season goes when they can come back.
Really, the last time it was tough, very tough for us because we lost in the last play of the match after set pieces with a lot of lucky for Ghana to finish on goal. But tomorrow is a different story, is a different moment. I think the both national teams are better right now. We grow a lot. By the moment we feel we are confident about not only for the moment but for the future. So for tomorrow, for sure, will be a very tough matches. For tomorrow, I think Otoado give to the team more flexibility in the formation. They can play in a line of 5 in the back or play in the line of 4. As he played in Mali, as he played at home with RCA. Even with RCA, they change the formation in different moments. So I think the Ghana is more stronger right now, but we also more strong right now. So yeah, I think everybody waiting for a good match for tomorrow.
Nana, yeah, I think Goncalves spoke. Per what he said, Nana, they are still going to rely on their danger men, Kelson Dala, Mabululu, who was fantastic during the AFCON a couple of months ago. These are the guys they are going to rely on. But let's not also forget, Nana, every coach knows the strength of their team. Every coach knows where, the team really is built on, the department in which they put the team. And I believe for Angola, they know it's because they have a strong defense. And they'll cast their minds back to last year where they came here and they were able to hold the Ghanaians for 96 minutes before Semenyo, broke their hearts. They'll cast their mind back and they'll put some sort of inspiration from that game, knowing that, they could set up just similarly to what they did last year. Yeah, they acknowledge the fact that there are some big names in the Ghanaian setup, the likes of Naspati, Naki Williams, Antoine Semenyo. These are big names, Fatau Isahaku, big names in the team, and he's very much aware of that. But what he said was that they are not going to show so much respect to the Ghanaians. They know they have big names, but even in the recent AFCON, Nana, they exceeded all expectations. They got to the quarterfinal stage. Ghana had to bow out in the group stages, even when a best third place team, unfortunately, Ghana couldn't even, qualify. So they know that even if the AFCON or the performance at the AFCON is anything to go by, then they have a chance of upsetting the Ghanaians today. But for Coach Otuado, he's a very, very pragmatic coach, very, very strict. He believes in his own philosophy. One of the things we've seen him do this time around, the last time you spoke to him, that was last week at the Takwa TNA Park. I heard him talking about spaces. He always wants to profile his opponents, see where their weaknesses are, and how to, head them through that. And I believe that today, maybe, just maybe he could go with a balanced team. We might not see that, full attacking, force. Yes, he might want to keep some of his Arsenal on the bench so that when push comes to, he'll throw them on for them to make the change. But I just believe that, one of the things in mind for Coach Otuado will be not to concede, because he knows that he wouldn't want to make the work too difficult for himself and his boys. He'll try, to keep their sheets clean, get a first goal, and continue from there.
Mutala Yakubu, big day expectations before we get to wrap up.
Well, yesterday, Pedro Goncalves was clear. There was one thing that I took from all that he said. He'll be content with the point here. No, because the last time, I said they almost snatched the point here. But for Antoine Semenyo to strike late in that game, it's a no when you draw call they have to start on the right notes, because the more the game goes on, you start feeling the G3 among the fans, and also sometimes when it happens like that, it transcends to the players, because after no more right decisions, but he wants to start on the right notes, and he feels that this game against Angola is set up perfectly. If they can win this game, in a few days' time they will travel to Morocco to face Niger. Then they go out there and add another 3 points, 6 points. Now when you the 2 games that Coach Otuado is determined to pick all 6 points and start well, because one person the media go but I'm expecting a full house here as usual. The fans of Kumasi would always be in here and support the Black Stars of Ghana. You see how gates now. What I'm picking up is that there are so many people who have queued out there waiting to get tickets and enter the stadium. They want to sit, relax, and enjoy that entertainment before even the Black Stars come in and do the warm-up session and all. So today, it is a big day for Ghana football. It is a big day for us, and we're hoping that our gallant Black Stars will put the smiles on our faces. And surely, Doli, say, and Ghana, Angola, from Nana, we are winning this game.
All right, and you see, the Ghana Football Association are taking this very serious, from the ministry to the FA and everybody, the management committee and the executive council. Interestingly, President Ketokre Kuba, one of the chief of staff, Michael Osekre, Mr. Andiabe, Dr. Andiabe has abandoned his Good Morning Ghana on Metro TV, and he's here as Max TV brings this game live to Ghanaians. Okay, then Fred Champon, he's abandoned his campaign to become MP, and he's joined the ESCO members to help. The Vice President Mark Ado, we're just
Francis So yeah, the players are now on the pitch for the warm-up session. The players are here for the warm-up session. We have now 400 plus likes. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe. Like, subscribe, leave your comments. Gabriel, I've seen your comments. David Jr., I've seen your comments. Edu Asari, I've also seen you. So yes, I've seen a lot of people commenting. A lot of people liking. And I just love that. Kudos now with the ball to Francis Abu. Who says we should fully touch the ball? We beg you guys. We don't want any second coming of Ofori, guys. We beg you. We beg you in the name of God. Because that last half when I was there in Ivory Coast, guys, I tell you, we even thought the game had ended. So as journalists, we were going to the press or the media room for the post-match analysis or post-match conference. So guys, I was just walking into that dressing room, and by the time we realized one goal has been scored. So we have to pause and watch the rest of that Ghana versus Mozambique game in Ivory Coast on TV, even though I was in the stadium. But I watched it on TV, and guys, I tell you, by the time we realized Mozambique has scored a second goal, and it was Richard Ofori's touch. He touched that ball and threw that, you know. So guys, that incident, I don't want people to actually recall or remind us about what happened, because I cannot contain it, guys. I cannot really contain that thing. What happened over there at that time? Oh. Players to watch, Kasati. For me, I think, yeah, about 99% of Ghanaians will mention Kudus. I know. One player that I think we must watch out should be Wataru Sahaku, because that boy's runs, that boy's pace, that boy's strength and everything on the ball is not easy. It's not easy, you know. So for me, I think we should watch out for Wataru Sahaku. I don't know if the coach will start Joseph Pinto, but I think Pinto is also a player to watch. Semenyo is very, very good player, and at the moment he's also on form. If you have watched the EPL, Semenyo has played 3 matches, he scored 2 goals and provided 1 assist. So 3 matches, 3 goal contributions for Semenyo. So see that he's also one player that we cannot underrate in this game. Then you can talk about players like Francis Abu. He's also in a very good form. Thomas Tepate, we know him already. I don't have to talk much about him. His defense splitting passes. He has already scored a goal in the EPL this season for Arsenal. And I think someone would say we have the men. How to put them together has been the issue in recent times. Just like our own brothers in Nigeria, they have the players, but how to put them together and get the best out of them has also been a challenge for them. So I think players to watch, we have a lot of them that we should watch out for. And, yeah. So right now they are having their warm-up session, nothing special, nothing much. Touch the ball, move, release passes, try to, report yourself on what you've learned about. Now today, seeing Jordan's spirits, how Jordan is running up and down. I don't know. I just cannot wait to see the, lineup itself. So I'm just refreshing my phone to see if the lineup is out, so that I'll quickly give it to you guys, because I don't know how I'll feel if I see Jordan on the bench. But it's all good because he came late. So yes, other players obviously have had better, stuff than him. But the lineup is still not yet out. So yes, guys, relax. The lineup is not yet out. So 1 minute ago, this was the post from Black Stars official page 1 minute ago. This was the post about how the dressing room is looking like. So immediately the lineup comes out, I'll be the first person to give it to you here. So don't worry. Don't worry. Fred, thank you, Fred. I've seen you. Immediately the lineup is out, I'll break it for you guys. I'm watching live from UK. Prince Poli, Badass Star Junction, big up to schedule. Varsity TV, okay, thank you. When are you guys inviting me to USA and UK and other stuff? But I want to come to UK and watch, Chelsea, West Ham, Crystal Palace, AFC Bournemouth, because Semenyo is there. Who is giving me that invite to also come there? Because I want to come and watch. I'll pay for my flight, so don't worry. I'll pay for my flight, so don't worry if you want to give me invite. If you want to give me invite, tell me in the comments box right now. Then I would like to come there and watch a game. Yeah. So okay, yeah. The time is 4 p.m. Exactly 4 p.m. So right now they are having warm-up session. Right after the warm-up session, they are going inside, change, and come for the game itself. So Angola national team is also having their warm-up here. Ion for Natabi, you are back. I've seen you, Ion. Also answer, thank you. Ajoke, thank you. Christian.
Angola coach has a selection. From warm up to the Angola for the back to Angola for the channel. That's one I see. What was not the only thing you give me? I was saying, Papa, and the money in the Herald Trading Enterprise. Herald Trading Enterprise. Cosmetic products, a crow, a young pimples, ex-money at the next city. Herald the pet and the best in Yabuao. Yamia Tuma, 25th to 30th of this month. You be Pimo Kumasi, Ayaba, so Otapo, G Junction, and Ayaba. Cosmetic products, Papa, and your Debramo. A man where Kumasi Tapo, the Herald Trading Enterprise, Ayaya Mama, and say, free showering. I'm a friend of shampoo, washing, yes, make a washing it, make a washing it, and free shampoo in make kind of sa me ko wash with yabano Herald yanka say the expert ba free yanjo capre kama simple na teku bra you be wash with come and the ama okoda boyfriend and I who say ama akosia ya uti mo hwam this time around bibia koyi ni na Herald training na ye no Angola for no na warm up Ghana yeah but I think that Ghana no they are just stretching up and they are still cool from the way I mean who your man no the young who line up no but when they say Jordan Kudus Isaku Ali Biseji one will start the game no me plan to so we not blocking the can fight me but me zunya ma wa ko mi say we be shapen don't put this really big now. Shepherd.
Gillette Labs, our next generation of shaving for the best a man can get.
Collectionne les figurines officielles de One Piece. Le numéro 1, la figurine de Luffy, 1,99€ seulement.
We are still searching for the lineup. All right, the lineup is in. Players are start to them Ghana. Ghana, your lineup in Lawrence Atizigi, Ali Duseidu, Tariq Lamptey. It's Tariq Lamptey air ball as a left back. Senator Debbie Amakano. Up the moment, Mohamed Salisu and an air ball back. So far, Thomas Stepper and captain team. Jordan Ayew, Mohamed Kudus, Elisha Usu, Antoine Semenyo, Abdul Fatah Isaku. Yes, I know to this course. Yeah, line up not one, sir. Yes, Echembeka, Jordan and Elisha. Omar returning to Mutinaki, Inyaki, and then Francis Abun Kaho. But this time around, coach, and I'm taking the decisions. The line up, send a big kaka and a sa. It's not going to be an SO my notes in this course. Authentic players in Kwa, any of them out. Yes, your lineup now to say can you look to the way a single 2, single 4. Let's say I see lineup and so at the amount. After you are joining Prince Ghana, your first 11. Your first 11, then I'm going warm up. We're not blocking the Kakra, that's not the amount. Your lowest statistic. Lowest at and I end up posting. That is it. As a right back. That's a meeting yes, you can always remember. It's a look of back and it's a very okay. All right, a recap of your lineup: Lawrence Asitigi, Ali Diseidu, Tariq Lamptey, Mohamed Salisu, Abdul Mumen, Elisha Usu, Thomas Lepate, Antoine Semenyo, Abdul Fatah Isaku, and I Jordan Pierre Ayew. One more LSA game, Nasidia Makana. The position come here. I told the BSC movie can you should have conditions here. So it's movie can do not get a stable place at the stadium to stand it. You will be an aqua movie catcher now. One so then, which now is and one. This is just a warm up. I will try my best to bring you all the face here. And see, I'm going to warm up and I will warm up at the time. I'm going to warm up at the time. It's a good one. Live piece from the Kumasi Stadium. Yes, I'm Ghana. Let me over. Ghana for them now. Ghana starting with Lawrence Atiseki and Sedu as a right back, Tariq Lamptey as a left back, left centre back, Mohamed Salisu right centre back up the moment, defensive midfield, Elisha Owusu, central midfielder, Thomas Stepate, wings, Abdul Fattah Issakou as a right winger, Semenyo left winger, Jordan Pierre Ayew and Mohamed Kudus starting the game. It's the other share, Sunday no matter. See Ghana. And see the defensive line, and I was center. I'm going to center. Angola. Yeah, Angola, they are very good. Which one was set pieces here? I'm a person who capitalize your set pieces. Yeah, support person like us, Angola, for now, back one. You see, your back line, once Salisu, Ali Bisebi, Edin Komo. I'm going to come and make sure I'm sorry. Salisu, Ali Bisebi, Edin Komo, so sharp. Yes, other side, so at the moment, any Tariq Lamptey. Yes, at the moment, I don't want to and I Tariq Lamptey, so I'm the ball. Yes, in the Zan, Ali Bisebi, right back, Wadaka, right centre back, at the moment, and I Salisu, left centre back, Wakaka, left back, Tariq Lamptey. Yes. My men zooming out. All right, let's take a look at how Angola for the 8-20 was 7 minutes or so. They just want to use their pieces against Ghana. Set pieces no moving or so. Sure. Angola for the 8-20 was 7 pieces here and we're across the board on the Siaka. When you pray, I won't hear one more be out. Set pieces now. Yes. Angola for every one warm up. Woman on mobile. After no journey face now, Ghana starts with Lawrence Atiseki as goalkeeper, Tariq Lamptey left back, Ali Bisebi right back, and not in this post. They line up just a later on, maybe Jordan and Elisha to me because Oman joined the camp early, but Otuado Edinaka almost back now. Say or the Kushia Angola, of course, technical team and the Yamamo benefits of all the doubts. Yambra football about us now Ghana, any Angola Ghana and Angola share 8 times. Ghana and Angola share 8 times. Angola almost Ghana once since 1997, October 1997. By 27 years in the year. Angola in Ghana and no come by go to nil. 1997 and Angola Ghana. I was football back for same. We no can a friendly game. But after 1997, Angola in Ghana. If you get back for same kakra. Ape o ma we warm up no. Ya hwe abakose mu kakra. Na ya hwe Ghana and Angola matches. So far pitch in the 6th October 1996. Ghana 2, Angola 1. Now a Afcon. Ghana 2, Angola 1. 11th November 1982. Ghana, the last time we see Angola was at Omakasam home grounds. Now a double header. That was 2023 Afcon qualifiers. Ghana 1, Angola 1. Now on the 27th of August 2003. And Ghana now you sign at you on around sports studio. As a young by goal to nil. And on the 23rd of March 2023. Now watching the Saudi Arabia. And they are called 27th March 2023. And I'm football 1-1. Sanet here. Football back on Semu, Cinema can say history is not past. And as the history is not a past, but a map of the past that is drawn from a considerable point of view, just to help the modern traveler by American historian Henry Glacy, and by Sansuna, American novelist, your friend Pebak, America said, to understand today, you have to search tomorrow. And see, about Bakosemudia, Yasu Kikasem, American said, Udu Ama Foswa, Nawaka Yanom. Well, and I would like a job. I say, if you go back Bakosemudia, not just say, and the bro. Ghana, Yansha Angola, Embo, 3 goals there. Are you going to make history here? And I said, you're just going to keep to the old 2-1-1-0 records Yakuta against Angola. Yakusua Eshe, send a normal record. You see, you were Baba Ras possible. Supporters, next one, Baba Ras possible. Papa. Supporters, number, Baba Ras possible. Papa. Young court stance, you can see from the red stance. It's partially filled to capacity, and from the yellow stance you can see and witnesses yourself to the green stance, and nobody has scoreboard, no one. And also scoreboard nobody can throw Angola versus Ghana 4 p.m. More and more per time.
Il est temps de connaître la valeur de votre voiture.
And see over lower VIP, even VIP, so I start in the come back. Shanesma say Ghana a group no Sudan and almost Niger by go to nil home. Next game after this game Ghana Yabeko Morocco and Niger the Menas Akobo Tiano Shemoson Eddie Amaya. She said it was 2 matches about this month. Next month, so it will be 2 matches. The following month, in November, so it will be 2 matches. Now, the AFCON qualifiers, no. When you bet the countries are on the 21st of December, it will see the 16th and the 18th of January 2026. No. One more Morocco. Tiano Shemoson Eddie Amaya. The venue of attraction here. I once again welcome you to the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, where football is being built. Live commentary, live updates from Angola TV Sports, your home of authentic sports updates, your headquarters of YouTube Sports, your all nomenclature, world engineers, philosophy in sports. So much for that, Sante. It's your commentator, Chris Evidence. You're not sure, no matter what, near the face in the umbrella. And see, back in the water come on. You watch it be a panic crash out for another man. You're the bro, our hand. Panic tom for another man, the bro, our hand. See, I know I shall so the man. Panic tom for another man. You're the bro, our Baba Sports Studio. Just keep subscribing, hitting on the post notification bell for more updates, dropping your decent comments in the comment box. Yet, Sebiano, I'll read out the comment perfectly, decently. For you, is Ghana versus Angola in the heated song for the 2025 AFCON qualifiers. After no journey face now, Ghana starting the game with Lawrence Atisibi as a goalkeeper, Tariq Lamptey as a left back, Ali Diseidu as a right back, Abdul Momen as a right centre back, Mohamed Salisu as the left centre back.
The strongest side album. Now, so you are no fluid or no right and so on. Obakon and Nimako come, get the ball to Nechi. And one thing I will say a technical team no committee now with the attack in the this is a very good attack. And a coach is not built the amino. You get Isaac Fatau on the left, you get Jordan Ayew on the right. Now Semenyono de na who ordain in the presence in the press in legend anymore. Then you play Mohamed Kudus just behind Antoine Semenyo. Then again, you have Elisha Owusu and then Thomas Tepati just behind Mohamed Kudus. Listen, at the about what I was saying, and say, the attackers, no. When we lose the ball, you have no more attitude to win the ball back in our form. So I have Black Stars games, yeah, the ball no call anymore near the aquacoche. Sometimes Mohamed Kudus over elaboration. A far ball now back down who be this is Africa. When your Premier League, you know, and you only gentle people to the Man City for an able. No mama kwama the ball could do baby a person or the call. So sometimes you need to release the ball as quick as possible. Now, so the ball no corner come so listen, set the attackers, no, their attitude to get the ball back in our form. And to go say we are or no at near their form. Nipa by 4 nipa you need the ball now no de ba. And always be the pressure between your midfielders no any defense and also. Now in football of late, listen. Say you start defending from your strikers. No matter who you are, even and that's how Diego Armando Maradona cry. You get the ball through in summer, you need to begin to defend from there. Yes, fantastic. And that football is sanity.
Okay.
And see, games are not Vinny Junior and Kylian Mbappe. Not remember for no struggle, but of late they are beginning to learn. And Saboni say I am more attackers and also more try say. First of all, mobile winning ball on the back. And the amount of pressure you put, you know, and no boy, the defenders and the midfielders also to be committed to more positions. It is all young like a desk and the ball on the found one. A trip at the free hole. You have to come to cover the space. A between Elisha Owusu free hole, on also banning him. Area you are exposing the defense. Into time you are a defensive structure. Now I am in shambles near the ball. It is something the technical team and also the players they need to work on. Coach Bia and attackers M1 pressing your ball no can be who say Yana or devastated on the bench. Maybe on control, but listen, they need players who will be able to do that. Maybe that is the reason why Antoine Semenyo started game. No, he's a very good player when it comes to winning the ball up front and also getting it back. And a gamer, young fan of as usual. Yeah, there's an 8 here. Utuado Bayron, watching 9 goals. Listen, we conceded 8. And the Chelsea said, baby, a able game in the piano. Yeah, now a tower problem in terms of conceding. And then it is something we need to work on very, very well. I will say players, no, I'm gonna try some mebwa. In this game, you can't go and then stay back and be compact. No, you are playing at home. Over 50, 60 minutes now, morning if you go Maya, the mental pressure will begin to set in. Fans and fans so mebomututu, some morning if Namunzanzo goes on Kahwa. It will bring that mental pressure now on the players. They need to make sure say we are going to attack. And listen, even if we are attacking, we need to attack with a structure. Say, now, we should be able to win it back. That is one major thing I would like to see today. Say the mechanic, young conquer Brazil for Spain for born and what we need today is to get the 3 maximum points, and I think that is going to be the most important. And more be a mekasa, more be a mesuna born in your fe. Unimidada, makachero, and your fe. Go out there and then get your victory. This is a qualifying game and your friendly game. No try and error. Just get the 3 maximum points and then you go your way. A gamer, when you say goes no better also baby. So push me baby. I make catch say it's going to be a 1-0 victory for the Black Stars of Ghana. We need to win this game and we need to do that badly.
Thank you very much. You started with majority in your majority input. All the players in the lineup not playing their trade in on the African continent. Osman, Robert Kanye, never affecting because Angola will be now born Africa.
Yes, and I do not crank about to see because we have now Abana Vincent. Only 3 players and more Africa has it. Yes, 3 players and more Africa has it. Pedro Aletiku.
Okay.
Prema de Augusto. Players be bringing was Alana Puim. Wow. And then you can say your mangasa. Musia come and go to Wangasa. And you will see Academa Tipi Mazimbi. And you will see Academa Club DR Congo. Then what you say Africa higher no money African football one of the most important thing I was say you understand game with
of late Asia countries are more numbers. More players no ball over the African terrain.
Yes.
Madagascar for Comoros for
Nigeria. Nigeria different. Obi the swimming pool Nigeria is so much Nigeria. Need different.
No, be the campus.
Obi so the business here a different crowd. That's what I say. They might here amaya more African players brand say African airborne. Pitch need to be a different no. Okay. As compared to Europe, Emirates, London Stadium, a different. On our ball, be a dance, Angola, Horde, our ball, Cote d'Ivoire, our boss, our calf confederation cup, our idea, our Bagana, Bobby, our call her Bobby, when him African football, when him star, when some of them nice her, make me a quay. If you will crap Pesacula Park, everything we Pesacula Park. So I'm a professional player, but when you're pitching never part, I know it me deliver a pitch in the so. But yes, you're the near say, almost from my they also gonna 40 years, almost from my emo. Be Marco Coduno. Many shows as a winner Sicabo Branasa, winner Sica. Uba could shut a camera say, number power, I want a camera in one matinee. Won't get a camera. So what I say, it's no, there was a TSA say, Hano Mufi quiet, but you want to do level mummy until saying, yeah, this is on level. No, somebody make me deliver my instance. Why is never almost struggle? I put that with me struggle to the highest level. Somebody when you give my day, and then my all because of say, Yansha, Ghana for bedding, Ebekasa. So what I say, any idea, a high degree. But listen, in all, only professional players, you look at some crowd who say football. Once I was a bon quadie, I was so deliver at the nation. In all those understanding or more baby, I'm about more dear, but when you compare Angola for players understanding, I Vincent, or more than was to be as compared to it, and you said, or more professionalism and far overcoming. Angola for no say be you bet me now Robert can say be 1-0 be but me expect 2 or 3 goals our game with him. Yes, and first half Ghana at least obi be say go either say Ghana and I say Angola me can say consider go then me can say either say Angola and say Ghana because the na say blasters na channel say ye bo home e kwa we consider go it's no first half we be say go but say by Ghana and I say Angola and men Krabia and the better
All right, thank you very much, Osman and our friends, Robert. Many coming a bit. Yeah, caught not the game, na bro. No one you be a share live messages. I would about making kind into no. Yakoba, ever to also not fear no message by ya, making kind ammo. A Ghana against Angola. If I show you group no Sudan, Adika and 3 points. Yansu here, and say, ye benya 3 points. Yanko near for Indian feed no for the first half of the game.
Well, that was the national anthem of Angola, and now time for the national anthem of Ghana. Well, there we have it, the national anthems ahead of today's game. And the traditional handshakes before kickoff. And we will take you through the starting lineups. The Ghana team full of some very familiar names, host of players plying their trade with some of the biggest clubs in the biggest leagues on the European continent. And a chance for the home fans here in Kumasi.
Mohamed Salisu, Rapiawano, Semenyo, Kudus, Kudus, Tarek,